Hey, Shalom, giving all praises, acknowledgement, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that have taught us this truth, and they continue to teach us. And Shalom to our brothers doing this mighty and powerful works in hopes of salvation. Breaking news, Venezuela has declared a national emergency. America is bombing the shit out of Venezuela. They are saying missiles are being used. Here's some of the footage. Slovakia.
Esa mierda, marico. Mierda, marico. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mamá huevo. Qué locura. Moscaí. Mira esa mierda, explotaron allá toda esa mierda porque tú no estás explotando.
Mierda, marico, se prendió el peo en esta mierda, ¿o yo?
Huevo. Marico, qué locura.
Marico, llegamos a tiempo a la casa, ¿o yo?
Marico, mira esa mierda.
And we know why they have declared war against Venezuela. Oil. All right, everyone knows it. Then you have Russia pretty much saying that we know Washington deliberate escalation of tensions around Venezuela. Russia's consistently advocates the normalization of dialogue between Washington and Caracas. We reaffirm our solidarity with the Venezuelan people and the government of Nicolas Maduro. So Russia stands with Venezuela. Matthew 24:7. Let's actually start at verses 1. And Yahweh Shai went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ. So you're going to have a lot of people saying they're the Messiah, and even doing false miracles, and shall deceive many. You had a dude in Africa, deceive many that, there's going to be a flood. but he was a false Messiah. All right? And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. When you go into the word rumor, it goes into news. So you're going to hear war news. Taiwan, China, North Korea, South Korea, Vietnam. I don't know why I said Vietnam, but you know, just war. All in the news. America, Venezuela, Russia, Ukraine, Russia against UK, you know. See that ye be not troubled. Not everybody in the world, but us. All right? We shouldn't be worried or scared. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, because this is only the beginning of the end. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. So that's why you have UK against Russia, Europe against Russia, United States against Russia, against China, against North Korea, you know, Taiwan, China, fighting, you know. And there shall be famines. There's famine going on in Palestine. There's famine going on in Yemen. There's famine going on all across the earth. And pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. There's so much earthquakes in the earth right now that you literally have apps. You have websites that monitor earthquakes throughout the earth. All right? And all these are the beginning of sorrows. So this is just the start of the birth pains. Pretty much people on earth catching holy hell. All right? So yeah, rumors of wars. This is not the ultimate war, the war to end all wars, which is World War III. But it does say, ye shall hear of wars. So there's wars happening. Wars in Ukraine. War that has been declared that the president, Maduro, had to go on live TV and tell the world that America is attacking them. All right? Then you have Israel planning to attack Iran. Oh, as we speak right now, breaking news also, there's a coup attempt in Iran, and America said if Iran kills any of the protesters, they're going to have to go in Iran. Or that Iran's going to be dealt with, in other words. But we see the same gameplay. All right, this guy has declared war against the whole world. But we know the mark of the beast has to come first. All right? Let's actually get Ezekiel. Ezekiel 38 and let's start at 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. And you look up those locations, it's literally Russia. All right? And prophesy against him. So we're prophesying against Russia also. All right? And say, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Mektesh and Tubal. So the Most High is against Putin and Russia. But the Most High is going to use Putin and Russia to deal with America. All right, I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth. So the Most High have reverted Russia back to that old USSR Soviet Union spirit, that Cold War spirit. And it says, I will bring thee forth. Forth for what? For war. All right? And all thine army, horses and horsemen, and all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. All the modern warfare technology, from tanks, advanced drones, missile defense systems, helicopters, jets, all of it. Missiles. Complete modern warfare. It says, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords, all of them handling missiles. This is a different type of war. And guess what? Everyone's weaponry is modern. Right? But they all got missiles. Persia, Iran. You see how it started with Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya, the African nations? It ain't a coincidence that BRICS includes Iran and includes the African nations with them, all of them with shield and helmet, ready for war. All right? Gomer, Turkey, and all his bands. And Turkey got a massive military. The house of Togama of the North Quarters. So you're gonna have Armenia and Azerbaijan. Forgot how to pronounce the name of that country. And all his bands. So all their military combined. And many people with thee. So all of Russia's allies. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself. And this is why they're having military joint exercises. Because the Most High is putting the spirit of Russia and their allies to be ready for war. Thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. And mainly, they're going to be a guard unto Iran. And also their allies. Because Russia is a how do you say the word? Is an equal opponent. There's a word for it. But Russia is a superpower, in a sense, superpower country. And they have the capability to protect their allies. All right, they have the deadliest nuclear weapons. All right, to to best America and weaponry. So Russia is going to be a guard onto Iran and and Russian allies like Venezuela. But the main country that they're going to protect is Iran, because that's the country that Israel and America is trying to invade. Ecclesiastes 3 and verses 8. A time to love and a time to hate. So we're not in the time of love. All right? We're in a time of hate. A time of war and a time of peace. So we're in a time of war right now. All right? The government is waging war against its people. WEF is waging war against all governments and all the people within the governments, the citizens. You know, America is waging war against Venezuela. Yeah, man, we're in a time of war. All right, Jeremiah 50 and 45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord. So the Most High has declared the end from the beginning. So this is the plans of the Most High, and he has sent his prophets to tell you people that he had spoken against Babylon, against America, and his purposes that he had purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. And this is the land of Chaldeans, land of that damn. The scripture call America the mistress of witchcraft, the head witch. All right. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. So the least of the flock is Israel. You know, and Ben Netanyahu just had a emergency meeting with Trump. So they're going to draw them out, draw America to invade Iran and enter into World War III, because Russia is going to guard Iran because they have interests. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. So yeah, Israel is going to be the cause of the downfall of America and Israel. They're going to be the Most High has planned this. They're going to be the reason America enters into World War III and Israel get nuked along with America. All right. And that's how the real World War III is going to happen. When they follow Israel to go invade Iran on foot. All right? That's when World War III is really going to turn up. But of course, the mark of the beast has to come first, you know? That's what we're waiting on. Where the money system fails and they bring a full-scale digital system, and the mark of the beast is used as the center key for the system to pay and buy and sell.
Our homeland was founded as a bastion of anti-imperialism and anti-colonialism. We didn't ask anyone for permission.
Venezuela's military power, which has been thoroughly tested and stands strong, thriving, advancing, prepared, and ready 24 hours a day to guarantee the permanent triumph of territorial integrity, of peace, and of sovereignty by historical right, by natural right, and by international law.
Do you have competition? What exactly is this tour being conducted by the Commander-in-Chief of the National Armed Force?
Someone said, totally misinsanity. What we did to Iran just a few months ago? What does he think? We can't stop him? We did nothing to Iran. We bombed some mountains and then claimed we destroyed the facilities underneath. We did no such things. Those facilities were built to withstand bunker blasters. Iran, on the other hand, gave Israel a real beating. And that's why they need America. Because Iran kind of embarrassed Israel. Yeah, man, this war is about to escalate. And then you got Elon Musk, ready to pretty much expand his Neuralink. They about to go live, man. They about to go live. Third world. So as you can see, the tension is there. The mark of the beast comes, it's going to smoothly transfer into World War III. It's not just going to happen overnight. The tension is there. Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe is past, World War II. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Yeah, we're very, very close. Very close to World War III happening. Hold on, let me get that scripture that says, salvation is closer than when we first believe. Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, we know the time. We know what time we're in. That now it is high time to awake out of sleep. So, wake up. It's time to stop being ignorant and not knowing what the fuck is going on in the world, man. For now is your salvation nearer than when we believe. So, amen. We are the closest point in history to where Yahushua is about to return and deliver us, Lord willing. Very close. The mark of the beast is actually being tested. It's being pushed in Sweden, all across the earth. And then you got World War III tension rising. So we're close to getting out of this dreadful world, man. But yeah, shalom.